Hi friends, I am just checking in with you today to see how you're doing. So I have just this very simple question. How's your soul? Are you okay? So today I want to take just a few moments and I want to talk about how do we actually check in with our soul? How do we take a moment to pause and say, oh no, these are some of the things that I need. Now, as human beings created in the image of God, we're created for lots of beautiful things and lots of beautiful experiences that are necessary for us to live a healthy life. And so those are things like community, rest, nutrition, exercise, fun, forgiveness, solitude, joy, grief. Like those are all really important aspects of spending time with God. And so I'm just going to ask you to take a moment today. There are thousands of videos being released, probably more than that, every day as a church is desiring to empower you in your homes. But I'm going to ask you today to be really careful not to get caught up in all the content that's coming at you, that you forget to actually spend time with Jesus. Okay, he's a real dude and he loves to spend time with us. He loves to talk to us. He loves to tell jokes. He loves to give us wisdom. He loves to heal our hearts. But that means that we actually have to stop with all of our religious activity to take a moment to hear him. And so that's what we're going to do together today. And we're going to come back to that one question. How is your soul? What does your soul need? Pay attention to what's happening in your life, okay? Are you homeschooling children right now? Do you need a moment of solitude? Are you by yourself and wishing you could engage in community? Do you need to reach out? Do you need to make a phone call? Do you need to get up and go for a walk and exercise? Do you need to use your muscles? Do you need to get your heart rate up? Go ahead and do those things. Pay attention to what you need. And so the beautiful thing about Holy Spirit is we can just ask him. He actually wants to empower us to know what our heart needs, what our soul needs. And so I encourage you to take a moment today just to stop and say, hey, Papa, what do I need? A lot of us, we're living in autopilot to get through this. I know for me, I just stopped having emotions. I didn't care. I just was numb. Everything was fine. Just kept moving, kept going, kept doing the next thing. But I had to take a moment and say, actually, I need a moment to be sad. I need a moment to be angry. I need to feel those things. I need to process through them with friends. And I need to bring them to Jesus to figure out what's actually being triggered. Okay, we're home all of the time, or if we're essential workers, we're working constantly right now, okay? All of the masks that we wear to try to make ourselves self-sufficient are gone. Everything we used, socialization, buying lots of stuff, working constantly, like all of those things are really just being flipped over and thrown out. And so we have to come back to this place to say, no, like, how can I be a person that's still contributing to community, that's still taking care of my family, that's still making time for exercise and nutrition, that's still making time to spend time with Jesus? And let me clarify that spending time with Jesus doesn't mean doing something for him. It just means coming and spending time with him like you would someone that you love. There's no agenda, there's no task list, there's just time. Just spend time with Jesus, sit in his presence, and just be quiet and be still. It's important in this time. So, friends, we're going to go back to our one question. What does your soul need? Take a moment. Think about those things. Journal them down. Maybe put them in the comments. And take time to be with Jesus. Hope this is encouraging to you. Love you guys.